So you're wondering what I've got in this big box from Amazon. What I've got, open with medical scissors so I don't damage what's inside, is several of the books we've published this summer under the auspices of the book notes. Let's have a look. These up on the shelf. Look at all those lovely books. They've all got black covers. No reason why particularly, other than it looks like David Pearson's. This is I think the 13th book in his murder mystery series set in Galway in Ireland. Murder in the Hidden Bay. Where Wolves Prowl. This another book set on a seafront, but this time in Nairn in the Highlands in Scotland. About a young man who gets accused of a murder and gets in a pickle. High Hand, this is by a new signing, also set in Scotland. Trodd Eilinger, actually a German author who writes in English, not so as you'd know really, because it's note perfect. Sort of cosy murder mystery, that one. That's actually her second book. The first book is Near Miss. It has the same characters in. Confession to Murder by Robert McNeill, very popular series, also set in Edinburgh. There's a theme established here. Edinburgh detectives hunt a man with an instinct to kill. So this is about a man who goes and confesses to a murder, but that's all the cops have to go on. So they have to find him and hunt him down before he kills again, which he does, but that's not giving anything away really. Murder Lust, very pleased to bring this out. I like the title, like the cover. This is by Candy Denman, who's this is the 6th book that follows a police doctor in Hastings in Sussex, which is on the south coast of the United Kingdom. Her box set of her books is available on Kindle. It's proven very popular at the moment with readers. That's a right cracker. Right, so this is a thriller more than a mystery. Powerful cover, that. It's a kind of bit of a cat and mouse thriller, really, and it's got a wonderful twist to it. What's next? The Hunter's Quarry. Okay, there's a bit of a similar theme there, another kind of chase, a big chase really, someone being hunted down because they have something that someone else wants. Also a nice little twist in that. That's the 3rd book by Mark West, who's also a relatively new signing. An old favourite, John Dean. He's got 2 series, one with Detective John Blizzard, and the other series is with DCI Jack Harris, and it's set in the Pennines in North England. And this book is selling very well. It's getting received very well. Gone to the Dogs, quite a chunky book that is. It might be because we haven't got the sort of spacing between chapters here. It makes it slightly longer, but it is quite a long book. Set in Wales, this is Nicola Clifford's 6th book. We've actually just brought out her 7th book, Murder Spike. You'll have to get that and find out what's going down. Impious, the 8th book by Ray Clark. Again, this series is really flying off the shelves at the moment. It's very popular. Detective Stuart Gardner, and these are a little bit more gruesome than our usual fare. Ray always finds interesting ways to get people killed. The Steps We Take. I love this cover. Vanessa Garben, an Australian author who's based in Perth. These are kind of sort of psychological or domestic thrillers, often involving a kind of a family and sort of kind of claustrophobic suburban experiences where people are have to question people they know well. Diane's Hopeless. This is a bit unusual for Diane. It's actually a book that she wrote early in her career, and it's been published before. We've republished it as Hopeless, and it's actually quite a touching tale about a sort of young man who turns up in London and with the anticipation of finding work, and kind of one thing leads to another, and he ends up kind of with no money and stuck. That much she knew. So Linda Hagen, I think this is possibly the 5th book in Linda Hagen's Belfast mystery series, featuring Gorn Gervin. I think I struggle with that one, but you'll have to ask Linda how to pronounce it correctly. But a real immersive experience, this atmospheric fiction from the north of Ireland. Their Little Secrets. So this is another book by Vanessa, and if I'm not mistaken, it is her most recent one. Yes. Again, what's called a domestic thriller about a couple who can't have children, and it's their story, but the daughter of their best friends goes missing. So it's about what happens about that, and I suppose whether her husband is responsible or not. So this is actually the first book by Mark West, which we've had to replace because we've sent off the copy for review. Set in a seaside town in the UK. This is very evocative, a real surprise, sort of jaw-dropping ending type thing. If you like a kind of mystery, again, slightly psychological, that's for you. Lost to the Lake, brilliant book by another reader favourite, Anna Willett. I think this might be the 15th book of hers that we've published. Again, it's about it's about a relationship between a husband and wife, and about a home invasion that goes wrong, where someone loses their life, and it's about the couple's attempts to get out of a very tricky situation. Murder of a Doctor, again a new signing, Tony Bassett. This is set in the Midlands and features a detective called Sunita Roy, who's an Asian woman detective. This one is quite intriguing. It's quite a conventional murder mystery, and it's, coming from Birmingham myself, the location is quite close to my heart. Only Watching You. So this would be the second book by Mark West. As more of a sort of conventional thriller than his first book. Someone's essentially been daubing a hangman signal, hangman sort of game on the outside or near this woman's house, and gradually the letters are being filled in, and it spells trouble for her unless she can do something about it. Near Miss, so that would be the first book by Traud, set in Edinburgh. This is about a journalist and who sort of gets involved in a murder investigation, and is a bit of a thorn in the side of the local police. Roman Conquest, unusual for us being a romance, is a historical romance by Lavinia Collins, who has written 4 epic trilogies about the lives of Arthurian women. This is about a Roman soldier and I suppose you could, she's a kind of warrior, and it's about their kind of romance across the divide, but also about the fate of Britain. And last but not least, what do we have here? Another David Pearson book. This is from his Dublin series. It's the 6th book in his Dublin series, and it's about someone that's killed connected with a language school. Some great cop work in here, and if you like police procedurals, that's for you. And all of those books are available in Kindle. All of our books are available on Kindle Unlimited. And if you don't find something amongst all of those that whets your appetite, we're doing the wrong thing, I suppose. There you have it.